It's Felicity from GetYourRockOut here talking to Tony from Battlecross. How are you doing today?
I'm super. I wish I had a beer in my hand right now, but instead I have water.
You could always tip beer into your water bottle and then pretend that you're drinking water so your body thinks that you're staying hydrated.
Or the other way around. Just be pounding them back like it's nothing, but it's just water.
Yeah, that would work. That would work. How rock and roll are we, right?
Yeah, right.
Hiya.
I'm in his band. Hey, Gumby.
So yeah, this is actually quite a special interview for me because one of my colleagues, a guy called James, was, I think, you guys' first ever interview in the UK in London earlier this year.
Wow, yes,
so
that's pretty cool.
So it's really, really cool for me to be able to see kind of how we've followed your progress since then. So yeah, exciting times.
Yes, very much.
And I mean, you know, a few months after we saw you on tour with Killswitch Engage, you're now here at Download Festival. So it's been a pretty good year for you.
Yeah,
UK
totally. Yeah, it's amazing. It's crazy because I feel like we were kind of just here, but a lot has happened since then, so it's awesome to be back, yeah, for sure.
And are you going to get to see anybody else today at all?
I did catch Miss May I. Those guys are awesome. Right now, Crossfaith is killing it right now.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I really wanted to check out. I don't know if I have enough time, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Because actually, as soon as we're done, we got to book it out of here. So yeah.
Could you not like try and stay for a sneaky couple of hours? Not gonna work.
We all kind of want to, but we gotta keep driving. So yeah.
Not good.
Yeah. Logistics, it gets in the way. So.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm guessing this must be your first time at Download Festival.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think of it so far? Has it impressed you?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's fucking huge. And there's a lot of people here. And I got to watch Miss May on the Jumbotron, and they look so professional. I'm like, I know those guys, and they look so pro on that screen.
They look like a real band.
Yeah, they look
it's
like
a real festival.
A real band, yeah. No, it's amazing. It's I imagine as the night and the weekend goes on, it gets even crazier. So.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's sunny. I think this is a rarity for UK festivals, so you should feel honoured that.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I say sunny. It's kind of covered in grey cloud now.
It's still nice out. I mean, it actually feels great out here.
Yeah, it does. It does. And as I said, the last time we spoke to you guys was on the Killswitch Engage tour. So what have you been up to since then?
Playing shows. Trying to think, honestly. I mean, we just been keeping busy playing shows, so touring and just doing our thing. So, yeah.
And like the Killswitch Engage tour, you had so much good press on that tour and so many good reviews and people, really getting out there.
Cool.
There's obviously a lot of UK fans wanting to see you. So have you got any plans to come back here for a full headline tour anytime soon?
No, no plans. We do have some dates while we're here in between the festivals. We're doing some stuff with Huntress, Lacuna Coil, trying to think what else. But that's going to be cool. It's basically the closest thing to that. But nothing in stone as far as us coming back and having like our own headlining thing. I don't know if we really have that strong of a draw yet. So, but we're working on it. Definitely working on it.
Fantastic. Well, this is what we like to hear. And the next kind of 6 months or so, what else are you guys planning?
I'm pretty sure we're going to do another music video.
Oh, fantastic.
We're going to Brazil in August. So that's going to be sick. With Killswitch Engage, one of my favorites. And let's see, what else? I don't we got another tour in the fall that's not announced yet. That's going to be pretty badass, but that's in the US. So the biggest thing right now is when we get home is writing the next album.
Oh, right.
So that's really kind of like what I'm focused on. I mean, all this stuff immediately, obviously, but like the next album is just pivotal. It's very important. So for me and for the band. So that's kind of like where my mind's at. You know what I mean?
And have you started writing anything for it now? Have you written a little bit?
Yeah, we got some material. It's definitely going to just be the next level for the band. Nothing too drastically different, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because it all changes when you get in the studio. It's like, especially with like vocals and stuff like that. Because for us, Gumby just pulls out all these surprises. So we'll see kind of like what he does too. That might be a little twist. So we'll see. No clean singing though. Absolutely no clean singing. I vow. As long as there's a Battlecross, there's no clean vocals. So sorry if anybody wants it.
So we shouldn't expect like a rap style anytime.
Well, there may be rap because that's not really clean.
Oh, okay. So
What I mean is like, you know, like singing, like.
But you wouldn't be averse to a bit of rap?
No, we're definitely gonna do rap. We're gonna
Fantastic.
We're doing some Limp Bizkit stuff. So
Fantastic.
actually, we do have a show with Limp Bizkit while we're here.
Serious?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I used to really be into them. Honestly, like Ozfest '98, I was all up in that shit. Like, I got to meet Fred Durst, and like he was walking around the crowd. Yeah, he was walking around the crowd. Nobody knew who he was. And like me and Huron were like, "Hey, Fred!" So he like came over and he was like, "What's up?" And like we shook hands and he signed my CD. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah.
I mean, they're one of those bands that you just love when you're a kid and when you're growing up, though. I mean, you just can't help being.
Well, yeah.
A lot of people see them as a guilty pleasure, but they're so.
Three Dollar
good.
Bill Y'all is a bomb. That album is badass. So it's got a place in my heart.
I saw them last year, actually. They were really good. Last year, 2 years ago, at some point in the last couple of years, it was great. Awesome. It was just really good fun. Yeah. Like, you just can't watch them play and be sad. It's just not possible.
Yeah, totally. But, and you know all the words. You know you do. It's like Bon Jovi, you know? You know all the words.
Same. And my guilty pleasure, Sum 41.
Oh, yeah. Those guys rip. How's that a guilty pleasure? Those guys are badass.
Do you reckon they could really be called badass?
Well, they can play anything. I mean, they could, you know. They could play anything they wanted, so, yeah.
I must admit, I love them. Really love them. Yeah.
Ripper.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to have a chat today.
Thank you very much.
It's been an absolute pleasure. And hopefully we'll see you back here at some point soon.
You will, indeed. Absolutely. We'll be back! I don't know, is that thing rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right. It would be a kind of pointless interview if it wasn't, wouldn't it?
I guess you're right. Shit happens.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Right on.